since that time, Remi Tinubu, come out to beg, Nigerians as regards, apologize to the Igbos as regards what he said in the time past. He has come out to talk about attack the Igbos about 2 times, and the likes of also.
We are not even expecting apology from only Remi Tinubu. We expect apology from all the people involved on threatening the Igbo nation. Number one, as I'm talking to you now, you did not mention his name. Reno Omokri is bent on casting, attacking the Igbos on social media platform, especially Twitter. For over how many months now, Reno Omokri is on the neck of former governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Peter Greg Obi. Reno Omokri has not seen any good in that man. And actually, I told you that last year, all Nigerians went to the poll. The opinion poll by Bloomberg and other rating companies gave it to Obi that he would win the election. And actually, we've seen what happened on the February 25 or 23 president election. The whole Nigeria voted Obi. Then again, you see the attack that comes from MC Oluomo, the chairman of the legal state transportation. Recently, we know Oluomo that he was threatening the Igbos. He threatened the Igbos at the axis of Oshodi. He threatened the Igbos at the axis of Okota, all around Lagos, even Ikeja, that Igbos should not come out, that if any one of them come out, they are going to kill them. That is a very fatal, very dangerous threat. The lives of Igbos have been subjected under threat, serious threat, since inception of this administration. So let me tell you, we should not even forget that. We've seen on the social media what Nona Bayo Ononuga said about the Igbo nation prior to the last month protests. Ononuga accused the Igbos of the one that are trying to orchestrate the protests to destroy all the government facilities in the southwest. And we've not seen Tinubu administration coming out to say sorry to the Igbos or apologize. Oga Igbo man has gone a long way to develop anywhere they find themselves. And we know that this threat did not just come last year. Since 2015, during the election that brought in Ambode, Igbos were threatened by Oba of Lagos. Oba Akidiolu threatened to have thrown the whole Igbos into where? Igbos into the lagoon. Yes, threatened to throw the Igbos in lagoon. Failure to vote for APC. And nobody, no government agency, the Department of Judiciary, and all the organs of government did not do anything about that threat. See, listen and listen good. No man is an island. Amaka herself in Canada was defending herself due to what has been, happening to Igbo man across Nigeria. All manners of people, categories of persons, chieftains, governors, president, assistant to the presidents, all of them, they come out. Joe Dela Alake, much threat, attack on Igbo man. So all this ethnic bigotry going or circulating around Nigerian nation is all against Igbo man. So Amaka Somberg is an innocent lady. I tell you, I use myself, for example, if you threaten Igbo nation where I am in my presence, I will rebuff it, I will renounce it, I will denounce it, I will defend Igbos, and I will threaten your own. Do me, I do you. God not go vex. Who the hell do you think that you will be attacking the Igbos? They will looking at you. Do you think we are slaves? Some of you threaten that we are not bastard. That's why you just say the ruling na Emiloko. You are not bastard, Abi. Na Igbo be bastard, Abi. Okay, let us stop all this rubbish where they happen in Nigeria. Amaka is free. And I'm telling you that the Canadian Prime Minister has already viewed everything that happened against Igbo man prior to 2023 election and even beyond. And the man has actually found out exactly what played out there. Abike Dabiri is no more anywhere to be found. She's not talking anymore. Against the Igbo. We are looking for him. This time around, nowhere to be found. Because it is obvious that Canada is not Nigeria. Nigeria is the worst country in the world. Ethnicity, ethnic bigotry has finished Nigeria.
But Nigeria is not only the country that speaks different languages. Why is it that?
No, with the kind of people you have in Nigeria are bigots. These are greedy nations. You have many nationalities in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a single nation. It's a multinational country. You have greedy people that want to rule and rule and rule and rule and rule and leave other tribes. They are very, very heartless, godless, and people that don't have feeling. These are the type of people we have in Nigeria. We have many ethnicities in America, more than 1,000. We have many ethnicities in Kenya. We have many ethnicities in South Africa. We have many ethnicities in Congo, many ethnicities in Cameroon, many ethnicities in other African countries. Still, Nigeria has the most voracious ethnic groups in the world. Very greedy. Look at the Hausas, how they have turned the youths over there into Alledgely. Early in the morning, they will all pick their plates and bags, begging money all around Hausa land. Why not establishing schools, recreation centers, skill acquisition establishments, where they can at least, learn one handwork or the other to survive. But today, you see the elites in the north. They own everything virtually in the north. They own the whole social establishments. They own the whole employment establishments. They own farmlands, all of them, own hospitals, own universities, only them. They will not consider the parents of those beggars called Alledgely. They went to schools by themselves, thereby preaching Islamic doctrines to these Alledgelys, these poorly educated Alledgelys, to turn their back on Western education. Is it good? See, you have the worst ethnic groups in Nigeria. That's why Nigeria is not working. And what we are preaching this time around is Biafra must go. Nnamdikanu must surely come out. Nnamdikanu is coming out. Nnamdikanu has not done anything wrong. With money, luring them into joining ISWAP and Boko Haram. With money. Don't you know that they have police there? Does it mean there are no soldiers there? What about the local hunters? What about the residents? Are they not being proactive to fight insurgency, insecurity in the northeast? Look at what we are seeing on the social media. And Nigerian soldiers and police are bent on pursuing and running after youths in the southeastern Nigeria, killing innocent Igbo boys, innocent Igbo youths, accusing them of all manner of terrorist attack. Just listen to yourself. Nigeria should listen to itself. Nigeria is not getting it right at all. The soldiers and the police, they should at least move their barracks to the north, because northern states, the entire north, are collapsing. They are falling before the terrorists. And if care is not taken, 75% of Zamfara state is going to be ceded from the political bigots who are catching in from the security, as suggested by Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Of course, that's why I say the woman is talking like a prophet. They are catching out this time around. You see the bandits filling their bags with Naira currency, showing it on the social media, recruiting people in the northeast there.
What are the army and the police? What are they doing?
Borno State, Meduguri residents, they are what? Enrolling some of those residents. And say that Okonjo-Iweala is like a prophet. She actually hit the nail on the head by, coming out with that statement that Nigerian political elites, political, juggernauts in Nigeria are catching out this time around, leveraging on the insecurity that has, ravaged the country in recent time. Especially, you can see Metawale is a current defense minister and the former governor of, I think, Zamfara State, isn't it? Yeah. Then again, you can see the ISWAP operatives or jihadists. They are from northeastern Nigeria, where Kachima Chetima comes from. Then again, you will see what Remi Tinubu said in the recent time about the Igbos, burning down their shops, castigating them, matching them on the head, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You will find out that the problem we have this time around is too complex. It's a problem of, various compartments. Why? The ISWAP are catching fat. Ask me why. Kachima Chetima is former governor of Borno State. Then again, who are the ISWAP? ISWAP is a group of terrorists merged currently with the Boko Haram insurgents in the northeastern Nigeria, where Chetima was formerly the governor. Then again, we are talking about the kind of operation we are seeing this time around currently in Zamfara State, where the bandits has seized almost 1/4 of the whole state of Zamfara. And you know that Metawala was the former governor of that state and is the current defense minister. That's why I'm telling you that they are actually cashing out this time around, leveraging on insecurity that has, you know, been encroaching across Nigeria. The man you call Chetima is an agent previously with bandits, and the currently we can see the bandits operations in the northeast. The operation of the ASWAP and Boko Haram has been thickening up by the day in the northeastern Nigeria. Why? Because they are henchmen, they are sponsors, the people that are at least making, inflaming the field of insurgency in the northeast and core north are the one on the power. They are the one on the corridor of power currently. So that's why you see it coming up, you know, by the day, thickening up, you know, causing loss and loss of, you know, food scarcity, loss and loss of insecurity in the highway along Abuja, along Kaduna, along Zamfara highway. The bandits, and what do you call them? What do you call them? Those bandits that are operating in Zamfara, they are coming and gathering up by order by day. I don't know what to understand. Yeah. So the reason why is that their henchmen, their supporters are the one, mainly in government. I don't want to understand them. Their supporters are the one mainly in government this time around. That's why they are very, very strong, and they are growing stronger and stronger by the day. What do you think you can do them? Metawala is the defense, at least, Minister of Defense this time around. Then what do you think you can do to them? In Zamfara, where Metawala was the former governor of the state. If you look at the way the growth of bandits, the growth of terrorists are increasing in Zamfara, you will know that at least these people, they have Godfather. They have backup. They have strong board. People that are strongly behind them, financially and otherwise. I don't know if you understand. They have sponsors, key actors in the state, key state actors. If there is no state structures that are supporting banditry in Zamfara, I don't think by this time around we will be singing bandit that we sang and lamented about during Buhari regime is getting more backbone, more strength, second by second, minute by minute in Zamfara state. Don't you know that something is wrong? I'm telling you exactly how it is. They are growing stronger and stronger because of that Matawale. The same Matawale was the former governor of Zamfara. When this insecurity was at its peak, it's supposed to have gone down. Another person has taken the position of Matawale, but it's getting worse and worse by the day. Just think about Kanuris, the tribe from where Chatima comes from. These people are the ones that are largely constituting Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast, and they are getting stronger and stronger by the day in Borno state. By this time around, Boko Haram is supposed to have gone down. After all, Buhari is no longer there. A new administration has ensued. So what are we saying in Nigeria here? These people, they have the political backup. Their backbones, their strength, their dynamism is coming from the political bigots who are catching in from the security as suggested by Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Of course, that's why I say the woman is talking like a prophet. They are catching out this time around. You see the bandits filling their bags with Naira currency, showing it on the social media, recruiting people in the northeast there.
What are the army and the police? What are they doing?
Borno state, Meduguri residents, they are what? Enrolling some of those residents with money, luring them into joining ISWAP and Boko Haram with money. Don't you know that they have police there? Does it mean there are no soldiers there? What about the local hunters? What about the residents? Are they not being proactive to fight insurgency, insecurity in the northeast? Look at what we are seeing on the social media. And Nigerian soldiers and police are bent on pursuing and running after youths in the southeastern Nigeria, killing innocent Igbo boys, innocent Igbo youths, accusing them of all manner of terrorist attack. Just listen to yourself. Nigerians should listen to itself. Nigeria is not getting it right at all. The soldiers and the police, they should at least move their barracks to the north, because northern states, the entire north, are collapsing. They are falling before the terrorists. And if care is not taken, 75% of Zamfara state is going to be ceded to the extremists very, very soon.
But do you not think so? What the army now and the police, the security agencies, but they keep on they're not saying anything as regards it. They keep mute. Do you not think it's hard time now? The Nigerian military, leave the southeast alone and face the north, where I feel majority of the insecurity in Nigeria is facing. The northern people, they really need help as regards the security.
Living south is their perceived enemy, the worst enemy Nigeria has ever had for 54 years now. After the Biafran Nigerian civil war, their major perceived enemies in this country are the Igbos. They have never seen anything Igbo man has done, but still they had Igbo man in mind because they know that we are the persons of interest in Nigeria. If any administration has come without bringing or maltreating the Igbos, such administration has not started. You can tell me what the Enugu youth, Anambra youth or Abia youths are doing to Nigerian security officers that has warranted killing and shooting over 27 youths in Enugu state, accusing them of all manners of criminality. Listen and listen good. It is better for the a two mechanized division of Enugu to shift its base from Enugu to Zamfara. It is better for its two mechanized division of Owode Ogun State to shift that barrack to where? Borno State. Because the north is dying. The north is going down. They are succumbing to Islamization process that someone introduced from Iran, Shiite Muslim. Who are the sponsors of ISWAP? Where do they come from? They migrated from Middle East Europe. The extremists Hezbollah, the extremists Al-Qaeda from Yemen, the ISIS from Afghanistan, the what do you call them again? Many of them here are from Middle East. Iran is the mostly sponsor of what is happening in northern Nigeria. Nigerian security officials are aggrieved against innocent Igbos who have been asking for self-determination to stay on their own. They could no longer see anything right about Igbo man. What they do is march over 1,000 checkpoints. Imagine from Asaba to where Igbo land enters, join Atlantic Ocean. Everywhere in Igbo land, military checkpoint. Aba to Port Harcourt, military checkpoint. Umuahia to Kigbe to Enugu, military checkpoint. Over 3,000 doing nothing but even abating insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria. Do you know that most of the kidnappers from Fulani herdsmen, they can do with a stone throw from military checkpoint, thereby allowing subjecting the Igbo indigenes to this kind of traumatic trauma, traumatic psychological trauma that this military are abating, kidnapping, banditry, and armed robbery in Igbo land. You see their checkpoints. They will mount it here. Just a stone throw, you will see people that are kidnapping. You will see people that call themselves Fulani herdsmen, killing and shooting innocent Igbo residents. See, let me tell you, time has come for the Igbo man to stand up and tell Nigeria that enough is enough. Tinubu administration should work hard to make sure that we are susceptible, prone to insecurity, especially the insurgency, Boko Haram, herdsmen, banditry, should be the places to relocate all these military checkpoints. Not southeastern Nigeria. They are peace-loving people. They abide by the law. They don't violate the law. If you agree with Igbo, call the Igbos on a round table talk. Are you listening to me? It is better that way. Then again, not alone talking about what Remi Tinubu has said in the recent time. Nobody is paying attention to that. Throw away the Igbos. Eject them out of Lagos. Set their chops ablaze. Make sure you press them down. Or more Igbo. It is going viral on net. Federal government of Nigeria is not paying attention to that one. All the attention are directed to Amaka, the son beggar in Canadian Igbo. Because he actually falling back to what? Defense herself against people who have been spitting on her tribe. Now, Nigerian government is asking for her head. See, let me tell you, if nnamdikanu could be incarcerated and was set free by the courts, and Nigerian government still is holding nnamdikanu, what is the need of asking for Amaka's head? Actually, if Canada's extradite Amaka into Nigerian country again, the court will observe it and rule in favor of Amaka. Nigerian government is not going to leave Amaka alone. So I thank God for the response from the Prime Minister Jensen of Canada. He spoke in affirmative, just like what I said now. Who is going to at least secure that girl and make sure that she gets justice from Nigerian court? Because someone like nnamdikanu was given justice by Nigerian court, by the court. How many times? Tinubu government could not allow the man to go. Likewise, Buhari's government, they could not let go of the man. So what we are trying to say is that this contraption called Nigeria is no more. It's finished. They are asking for secession in the north there, I mean the insurgents. And you can see as a result of ethnic bigotry, economic hardship, they have gotten it. Because there is nothing the Hausa locals could do anymore. The local hunt over there are subjected to incessant attack by the bandits who are using more sophisticated weapons than the residents. So they are having upper hand in Zafra, thereby reducing the people of the residents of Maiduguri. So everything is in favor of the extremists, Islamic extremists. And they're asking Tinubu right now that they are coming to Asorok to negotiate Nigeria division. Because of what? Ethnic bigotry has brought this incurable disease to Nigeria. And we are seeing a secession that is so soon.